Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on our introductory video for India Exploring Culture and Healthcare. Departing December 27th to January 7th, we have so much to share with you, and we're so excited for you to join us on this video and for you to join us in India later this year. India has always been one of my favorite destinations. There's so much to do, so much to experience, and it is such an affordable destination for you to visit. Our journey is hosted by Dr. Evette Wilson, but before we get to our amazing experience and journey, I'd like to introduce my co-host, Nicola Balmain, the founder and president of Nanda Journeys. Nicola, thank you so much for joining us.
So good to see you, Michael. You know, I love nothing better than talking about international travel experiences, and particularly India, which you will come to realize during this video has a bit of a special place in my heart. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to Nanda Journeys. If you're not familiar with Nanda Journeys, welcome to the Nanda family. We do things a little bit differently here, travel for people with purpose and passion. I've been a lifelong travel professional, started my career in England, came to the United States, and started Nanda Journeys in 2015. So very excited for you to join us in India. We're very proud of the accolades we've received, but more importantly, what I'm really passionate about is the Nanda way. And I'd like to share with you why we do things a little bit differently here and how we're a little bit different from everybody else. So the Nanda way is not a phrase that I coined. It's not something that we creatively came up with. It was actually born out of the feedback that we received from our leaders, from our clients that have traveled with us, from the people we meet along the way. This phrase, "We love the Nanda way," just kept bubbling up to the surface. So what does the Nanda way mean to us? Well, it really means that we're authentic in everything that we do. Whether it's talking to you about your potential to join us, we'll talk to you authentically about whether or not the program's a good fit. Creating socially responsible travel experiences, which means that you're connected to the local people, supporting the local culture, supporting the people that you meet along the way through economic support. All of our programs are small, purposefully small. We want you to have a really authentic and immersive experiences. And all of the programs are created bespoke. Don't ask us for a catalog. We just don't have one. All of our programs are created with the leader, and we were so fortunate to collaborate with Dr. Evette Wilson to create this unique and exclusive itinerary for you in India.
And I just love that story of the Nanda way and how organically it just kind of came to be. And there's so much that goes into the Nanda way, and we talk about it all the time. One of the things that we really love about the Nanda way is just the hosts, the journey hosts that you put together. And this itinerary and this experience is no different. Dr. Evette Wilson is so unique in what she brings to this itinerary. Tell us a little bit about our journey host.
Yeah, I'm so excited. If you know Dr. Evette Wilson, you already know what an amazing person she is. She has a wonderful, bubbly personality, and she's entirely committed and dedicated to supporting nurses to be the best best healthcare providers they could possibly be. She is a professor of nursing. She delivers her classes in a very unique way. I've been fortunate to see some of her interactions with her students. She also is a global speaker. She speaks on leadership in the healthcare industry and how dedicated and committed she is to being a support structure for people that are wanting to both advance in healthcare, but again, be the best healthcare professionals they possibly can be. She also has her own business, the Wilson Wellness. Again, you have to meet her. We're going to do a live event here soon. We'll invite you to come meet Evette in person and see why she's just the most perfect leader for this particular program.
And this particular program has so much packed into it. So let's get into the meat and potatoes, the reason that everyone's here to learn more about India. Again, departing December 27th to January 7th, this 12-day itinerary features 20 meals. On our first day, we depart for India, and on day 2, we arrive in Delhi. We spend some time in Delhi before heading south to Jaipur. We're spending 3 evenings in Jaipur before heading off to Bharatpur village. After that, we travel south to Agra, spending 1 evening there, and then heading back north to the beautiful city of Delhi. this itinerary has so much involved, but at the core of this itinerary is the continuing education and peer engagement. And, we talk about this being a healthcare experience. And one of the things I love about it is not only are we experiencing the culture and the people, which we'll get to, but also the opportunity to delve deeper into the healthcare industry here in India and growing our own personal education and peer engagement. Tell us a little bit about some of the things that on a professional level, what they'll experience in India.
Yeah, we have been collaborating with our wonderful partner in India for well over 10 years now. So all of the images you see during our presentation today, they're Nanda Journeys images from experiences of healthcare professionals that we've had in India. This is our wonderful leader, Dr. Bobby Berkowitz. She's at a hospital where they had engagement with nurses. They had a lecture and a peer-to-peer conversation. It's not one-sided with Nanda Journeys. We go to exchange information, share information, learn from each other, support each other. And what you'll realize is there's so many opportunities to support your peers in India. We'll have academic visits. So we'll go and learn about the pathway to becoming a nurse, to becoming qualified in India. And we'll also have wonderful meetings with nonprofits. And this is one of my favorites. This is Disha. And Disha is very, very unique in India. They were the very first nonprofit organization to set up to support developmentally disabled children and their families. Unfortunately, these children were hidden away in their homes. There was no support for them. There was no education. There was no acceptance of the fact that they are human beings and they have the same opportunities as all of us, so long as they are given the right support and the right education. So you'll get to see firsthand how they educate these young people. They educate the families to support them, and they also place them in work. They make them work ready. They make them life ready. They support these young people to be the best they possibly can be. And we've had people that have been to Disha that have gone back to volunteer there, create relationships with their universities to support their ongoing dedication to these young people in India. An amazingly moving visit for sure. And we're also seeking 8 to 10 CEU credits, so NCPD credits for nurses with the support of Dr. Wilson.
And above and beyond, India has so much to offer, but above and beyond the healthcare and the continuing education, the people and the culture is just a unique aspect of this entire journey. And we definitely don't fall short in any of the experiences there. So tell us, I know there's a lot to talk about, but tell us a little bit about some of the cultural immersion and some of the exploration that we're going to do when we're not off learning about healthcare in India.
Yeah, it's so unique. So what we've created is an opportunity, yes, to learn about the healthcare infrastructure, but also to understand the culture. This will allow you a unique opportunity to really elevate your healthcare delivery. We have such a dynamic and diverse community here in the United States. It will allow you to really understand the Indian culture. So we'll have a home cooked meal. We'll go and spend time with a family. We're going to visit, yes, the icons. We're going to see the monument to love, the Taj Mahal and other palaces and the Agra Fort, and just really understand the culture of India. This is my good friend Sandy, one of my favorite guides in India. That's another unique thing is Nanda Journeys is friends first with our partners and business second. So you're really traveling with our friends when you're traveling in India. And these are our guests at a home visit. They're having a home cooked meal. They're interacting with the kids. The kids wanted us to put saris on and to decorate our hands with henna. And we're really just becoming friends with local people in India. It's a very casual environment. You're also there for New Year's, right? So this is such a unique opportunity. And Michael, I think you shared with me that you love being in another country for New Year's, right?
Yeah, one of my favorite travel memories is being in China, actually, for New Year's and just seeing how they experience or how they celebrate the Chinese New Year, but still just the way that you see cultures experience and just, celebrate those big monumental moments throughout the year. Just gives you such a unique insight into their day-to-day lives. And, we talked about culture, we talked about career enrichment, but this is really at the core of what we're doing. We see the people, we see the culture, but the career enrichment is really at the core of what we do. So tell us a little bit about how a career enrichment journey might be different than any other vacation or experience that I might go on with another tour operator.
Yeah, it's such a unique opportunity to combine travel with peer engagement and professional development, right? So yes, you're going to have a wonderful time. Yes, it's a vacation, but it's a professional, professional development vacation. You're network building, you're building experiences. And bear with me 1 second. You're creating a platform for yourself to really set yourself apart in your profession, your healthcare profession. Expenses may be deductible, as this is a professional development opportunity. Would be fantastic for people, for students, so people that are studying healthcare, studying to become a nurse, or advancing their study in the profession of healthcare. All are welcome. It's an interprofessional delegation. So yes, we're focused on nursing and healthcare, but you get to see the broader perspective. You get to see public healthcare. You get to see private healthcare, urban healthcare, rural healthcare. It's such a dynamic experience, and the welcome that you'll receive, second to none. The people are so warm, they're so friendly, and you're meeting them in their local environment.
And above and beyond, the engagement that you have with your network and building the network and connecting with your peers, one of my favorite sayings in the travel industry is take your memories, but leave your footprints. And that's what I love about what we do at Nanda Journeys is we leave our footprints. And this itinerary, in all honesty, more than most, leaves more footprints, leaves more impact. So tell us a little bit about some of the impact that we're going to be leaving while we are in India.
Yeah, you'll also leave a piece of your heart. I can guarantee you that too. So this journey is special. People refer to India as incredible India. And we do things a little bit differently here at Nanda. We partner with people that ultimately are 100% committed to their community. So impact is important. How we travel is important. How we make our travel decisions is important. All of your travel dollars with Nanda Journeys stays local, stays within India, but more importantly, they stay within the community that we're visiting. We talked about Disha, and we'll be supporting them. A partner in India who we've been friends with for over 10 years, as I mentioned, the president, Mr. Manan, has become known locally as the toilet man, right? So they are very committed to their community. They adopt a village and they work with that village to resource them until they are self-sufficient. So that means, yes, installing toilet facilities in a rural school where the girls will leave at, 11 years old. They will end their education because they don't have private facilities. They support the schools in the local villages. They support the village elders in the communities. And by us participating alongside with them, we too are creating opportunities for them to increase their financial contributions to these much needed and super impactful resources. So doing it in a responsible way. We don't want to be that ugly tourist that turns up and thinks we can write a check and walk away and feel good. That's not the way we do things here at Nanda. We do it in a very purposeful way. We engage with the community. We understand their needs, and we partner with people like Worldwide Adventures who stay with them year round and support them.
And that is the Nanda way.
The Nanda way, yeah.
So now that you're excited and interested and ready and inspired to go to India, telling you a little bit about the experience itself again, December 27th to January 7th, 12 days, 20 meals, and all of it at only $3,999 per person, land and air out of New York City. We realize that New York City may not be a convenient gateway for you. So if you are looking for another gateway, Nicola and her team can definitely help you find a gateway that may be more convenient. If you are looking to travel as a single, there's a $699 single supplement. To hold your space on this itinerary is $500 per person, and that deposit is fully refundable up until July 30th. You may be asking, if I can put it down until July 30th, why would I do it now? The one thing that we always say is, We're only having 20 people on this itinerary. We already have people signed up. So we're fully expecting this itinerary to fill up. And we always hate putting people on a wait list. So if you're interested, it is better to sign up now and decide later if life changes to say that you can't go, because all of the money is fully refundable up until July 30th, minus the $95 service fee. So I always tell travelers it is better to have your spot and decide later down the road that you need it than to say you want to come on this exciting itinerary and unfortunately us have to waitlist you. So if you're interested, sign up sooner as opposed to later. And with that being said, we appreciate you joining us. Nicola, any final comments in regards to anybody who asks questions or wants more information?
Yeah, my invite to you is please ask questions. We love India, incredible India. It inspired our name. Nanda means joy and happiness in Sanskrit. So we want you to come along, have a joyful experience, have a life-changing experience in India over the holiday, no less. New Year's in India. I wish I could join you. Can't join you on this one, but no, come ask questions. 888-747-7501 if you want to talk to me and my team, or drop us an email. Please ask questions. We're happy to share. We'll share the itinerary details with you, but don't miss out on incredible India this coming December.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nicola, for your time. Thank you all so much for joining us for this video, and we look forward to seeing you later this year in the beautiful and incredible India.